Okay.
Moo, moo, moo.
That Popeye's truffle chicken sandwich was good.
That sounds unhealthy.
I
know,
mean,
like,
it's fast food, so by just...
why should it be? Why should it be healthy?
Anyways, welcome back to E-Town Live. It is now November, which means it is the best time of the year. That is in February. You're lucky you kind of created that term, so that way I'm fine with you cutting me off right there.
I knew I had that right.
So it's me, Eric, we got Frostey, we got Robo, Miles is here, Melly's gonna come in a moment. And yeah, it's Karnovember again. So we're playing Karnov's Revenge. Duh. Obviously. What else could we do?
I love this game.
I mean,
If you don't like Karnovs, you're just not normal.
Like, this is genuinely one of my favorite fighting games. It's super easy to pick up and play. All the characters kind of fit a archetype and niche that people can attach themselves to very quickly. It's funny. It controls wonderfully. And I feel like history was not very kind to Karnov. I feel like people really opened up to this game later on, especially with like the advent of like Fightcade becoming more accessible.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's just kind of part of what it was like at the time for fighting games, where if it wasn't like its own, if it wasn't an already established thing, everyone would just write you off as a clone, even though clones, as Gal2, no, not Gal2, fuck, is his name Gal1?
I'll
He basically said something like clones and other knockoffs are essential to the genre growing and whatnot.
Yep.
With the first fighter's history being the most notorious.
Well, they basically legalized it.
Yeah. Now let the record show, I'm not a big fan of Fighter's History in the arcades. I think the SNES one is fine. But Fighter's History Dynamite / Karnov's Revenge is where
I have still yet to actually play regular original Fighter's History. I just went straight to Dynamite. Or Revenge. Whatever.
You could go a whole lot worse.
It's been some time with original Fighter's History. This game definitely blows it out of the water. But it does have one thing going for it. The U.S. Capitol stage, which has a very tiny rock in it from Chun-Li's stage.
What? Like, they actually just left over a sprite they somehow ripped?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also remembering something else where I think it was like last year someone dug through the data and they found an unfinished Terminator character.
Yep.
That's so funny, actually.
They also found an unfinished final boss who looked like a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I remember that.
With the champion belt. I think it'd be really funny if just like one day somebody revisited those two characters and just made them an entire thing.
See if I can find it again.
If they can find it again.
This character's really hard to fight as a Frostey.
Yeah, well, Mars Torius also can't jump very well.
Yeah, I'm just picturing the idea of just a Dragon Ball Super Saiyan type character in here in like a new Karnov game.
Damn, I'm trying to find the thing.
Yeah, it's really strange. Like he almost looks like he's related to Ray.
All right, I wanted to stick with Mostorius, but you know gotta
what?
pull out the big guns.
Okay, only
Solid-
do the cutting
solid
room
mid-tier.
floor.
You guys know about the that there was an all Samchai tournament once, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I think it was 2008 in Japan. There's a DVD of it or something.
Because, like, for whatever reason, Sam Sai is just kind of a
Okay, I couldn't find the tweets, but I found the sprites here on the cutting room floor.
That's cool.
Also, sorry, I was plugging the stream in some other servers I'm in.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, Samshai is my main in this game. It used to be Clown, but then I realized I just really like how Samshai is always up in your face.
He's gonna dig a hole in your face.
Oh no, I didn't want to do the Tiger Uppercut one. Or Tiger Knee. That one's objectively worse, and at the same time, it's also hard to actually get it done purposefully. So when I end up misinputting it, I feel like an idiot. Like, the time I actually want it is not at that time.
I know he's not saying Tiger Blow, but it sounds like it.
I just hear him saying dig a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Dig
right
a
there.
hole, dig a 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 hole.
Ah! Ow.
That's the second time I made that joke today.
Alright, I can reset the game if you want, because I don't think
You haven't finished this match yet.
What? Oh,
And no, I'd prefer you to play whoever you want.
okay.
I'm not gonna...
I may as well represent the Karnov brand by spamming the balloon.
I can handle it. See?
There you go.
I know how to play this game. My sibling used to destroy me with frickin' Zazie.
Oh, alright. You want Zazie?
I mean, yeah, you want.
Miles wants that Zaza. But they want to feel those circadian rhythms. They want to be them.
Violante's Zazie is like terrifying.
Oh god. Josh the Funk Doc's Zazie is pretty fucking scary too. I think it's Josh the Funk. I don't know if he's going to someone else. But, I actually fought his Zazie before, and it was terrifying.
My sibling hasn't played Karnovs in a long time, or at least not to my memory. I should like pester him on Discord or something. Be like, hey, we should play some Karnovs. We haven't played it in forever.
Pardon me. Oh, excuse me again.
Apparently, Zazie is like top tier.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why.
Got the dodges.
The command dash. It just shuts down zoning entirely. But he could also get punished for it.
I need to stop thinking. I need to stop of trying to make Durst spamming a strategy.
Durst!
So I know it's not. It's fun to do.
Wins!
You know what? I'm going to try.
You know, you think,
I'll stick to my guns actually. I know a little bit of Robot Ryoko.
you think anybody who was playing, who was on the development team for Fighting Vipers was Karnov fans, given the similarity of the armor break in here and in that game?
Maybe.
Perhaps. If there's
That's
anything
possible.
we kind of learn nowadays, it's that all fighting game developers were marks for each other back then.
No, Yamadashi.
Like, I was watching a video about it from, I think it was Thorgy or whoever. Apparently the main planner for, I think, the first alpha was chosen for the spot because he'd come and work too early just to play KOF in their break room at Capcom.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that.
I'm remembering that that when King of Fighters 98 was being developed, they did a test build where they just added like all
Goku and
sorts of
Ryu.
Goku, Ryu, and
Those
Yeah,
are the
like
two
it-
big ones I remember reading.
Could never get away with that shit now.
I also heard rumors about them doing the same thing on Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but I think they put in JoJo.
oh god.
Well, that tracks because they actually have those assets.
I would just love a Marvel vs. Capcom game with JoJo characters.
Yeah, the nice thing I remember would be a pain in the ass though. Unless they snake their way into putting that one version of Hulk with the fucking world armor on.
Oh my god, that would be the best yet. Just
Also, can I get next?
Oh yeah, sure.
Get
Let's fight.
next.
Like y'all can
Oh.
finish this one since
Oh,
you already.
we already quit.
No,
Oh.
I can. It's one of us can take a break, sure.
We
Alright.
got to the first of three anyways. So
Man, but that's the spirit of Karnovember. You just keep fighting.
All right, so I don't remember who had more matches. Okay, fair enough.
All right. Gotta go with Mizuguchi, of course. Gotta represent my old brand.
what's that Mostoris again?
Oh wait, why ain't it coming up on the? Okay, there it is. See if I remember.
now
how
I'm
to
just
do this.
thinking of at least a few offbeat JoJo characters in a Marvel fighting game, and I'm thinking of Joseph with the your next line is taunt against various Marvel's characters.
Your next line is, "We want to eat your brains, Toyo."
I want to eat your brains.
Damn it.
And then Joseph then somehow has some elaborate plan
What?
that involves getting both high-pitched sonics and fire to take down Venom.
Fuck.
Sugi Maiwa, what color do you bleed? Toyu!
Oh, I got hit by that. Oh, nice grab.
1,000 IQ play. Damn it. Yeah, okay, Monsteros. Just make sure don't go to Puerto Rico after this. This is a Bruiser Brody reference, people. No, I gotta stick with my guns.
Come on.
Hey, Melly.
There we go.
Ew.
Hey, hey,
Hey, what's poppin'?
Fuck.
not much. Hold on, let me actually join the room here.
We're in the Arcade FC2 lobby.
Right on. Hopefully I can get this working here.
Arrgh.
Why is the charge for the heavy tiger so long? There we go.
One detail I also like is just how the stage changes between rounds. Like in the concert stage, the gates
Yeah.
open up and it just gets more busted up. Or with the play here, it just changes to a new scene.
A lot of attention to detail with this game.
Yeah,
Arrgh.
team rules.
Was that 2 or 3? I don't know.
That was two. We got. That was just two.
Yeah,
Y'all
man,
should really put on the score keeper for casual matches.
That's weird. I'm seeing it here. It's 0-2.
Yeah.
Nah, I guess
there's
that's
some
on me.
There's some options in Fightcade in the video tab that lets you enable the.
I'll put it on
Scoreboard.
after this. I'm not gonna fall for your tricks.
It's not like I'm asking you to do it now.
A likely story.
I don't need a cheap tactic to kick your ass. Look, you're getting hit by the bear grab.
I like that this is a Bruiser Brody versus an obscure manga protagonist.
Hey, you put respect on Momotaro's name, Melly.
It is respect. Obscure stuff is cool. I don't know what the hell happened to that one. Wasn't there like a whole like section where they like did matches in a like on a volcano or something, and then like they supposedly died, and then after that they're like, "Oh, they're fine."
Yeah, that's one problem of Togojuku with their ass pulls.
Yeah,
They even do it
they're
in the
just-
movie.
I'm right. I forgot there was a movie.
There's two. The anime one where it's basically just a road trip / battle movie, and the live action one which was filmed in like a few weeks, but it's actually still really good. Well, at least I liked it.
I'm gonna check both of them out because road trip battle movie just sounds awesome.
Like
already.
the conceit of the anime plot is that there's this big battle festival going on in the States where a bunch of schools are sending their best. That's why the fucking boys go on this globe-trotting trip to make it to New York to fight in this final fight.
I'm guessing they're trying to meet Jay.
No, this was, I think, after the anime, so the four guys are there.
Oh.
I don't even know if the guy they made for the movie is, like, related to Jay in any way, because he was in the military, I remember that much, but
Oh,
I don't know
of course
if
he
he
was.
was related to Jay in that sense. My favorite bit actually about the live action movie was they tried to get a Jay, but they couldn't find an English guy who spoke Japanese good.
Well, I thought they would have.
Yes.
That would have made it for them is to have an English guy who can't speak Japanese good. But
Yeah,
Like
just
that one,
teching
like-
it where everyone's able to just understand each other despite speaking different languages.
That's reminding me of the Yakuza 3 antagonist that just only speaks English, and Kiryu just kind of looks at him like, what the hell is he even saying?
I know one guy. I saw footage of was it Like a Dragon? That was the RPG one, right?
Yeah, that was one
Uh-huh.
of Ichiban.
I like that. There's a guy that he whenever he like escapes a battle, he'll say goodbye in like several different languages. I really like that. Adios, bonjour.
Damn it.
So
Oh,
I gotta look up somebody before I say this. Because there was some speculation as to who Matlock was based off of.
clearly Matlock.
Uh,
No, come on! I'm hitting all 4 buttons.
My turn.
No, GG.
yeah, Sam Chai is like I haven't fought many Sam Chais, but he seems kind of scary.
Sam Chai's always been my main. It's the only character I can stand a chance against Biolante Zazie.
Zazie is a monster. Like
My-
that was like kind of a late discovery with this game. Like
Yeah.
nobody really paid him too much mind, and then the more they played him, the more they're like, this guy's kind of fucked up actually.
I think when my sibling was like when we were both like playing in a bracket, I think it was Super Izu that was doing commentary for it, and people just really surprised, like, wow, Zazie's actually really good.
Don't discount Willie Williams, I suppose.
Anyways, who's gonna go up next?
I suppose I can.
Let's rumble.
There's a really good. I just want to point out there's a really good name in this lobby. Soul Fat Guy.
I
See,
love
that's what
that.
that's what they should do in the next Guilty Gear game, and Ishiwatari would totally do that because he's cool.
Hell yeah! All right, challenge me, Melly.
Alright, okay. First to 3.
Yeah, first the 3.
Alright. I've not touched this game in probably at least a year.
I haven't played this game in months.
My main has not changed though.
Ooh, Young Me. I haven't seen a whole lot of Young Me's.
Hey,
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that plays her, pretty much.
hey, are we going to just watch all these streams on match themselves, or should we,
Yeah. I mean, we're all in Fight K, aren't we?
I guess if anyone's not, then we should fix that. But
I
yeah,
mean, Frosty, we are streaming right now, live on Twitch.
I think Lord BBH plays a little bit of Young Me as well, or at least back when he still played this game.
Oh Jesus!
God, I forgot about that.
I am unwavering my position that Young Me is the cooler Chun-Li.
Most
She's
because
not
she ain't a cop.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Also, her
Yeah,
moveset-
that's definitely a huge plus for her.
also this axe kick is just, you know.
Yeah,
I was about to
shit
say
hurt.
that axe kick is fierce.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that S is. No,
try getting
damn
hit
it!
by-
I had something, but I blocked out.
Wait, what was that?
I might have to rewatch the VOD to remember the joke I was gonna make. I had some of it, then I just brain farted.
Happens to the best of us.
He's scary in the air.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell she's gonna do next.
Hunter. Oof.
Oh shit.
Oof.
That'll do it. Good shit.
Yeah, seriously. This game's scary.
This game rules.
Yeah, this is a fighting game that doubles as a horror game.
Look how fucked up
Yeah.
he looks.
I haven't
God.
seen somebody pull out his sauerkraut yet.
Who? Oh, Jean.
I'm talking about Samchai's
Oh my god.
lariat thing.
Yeah, the kind of sliding knee where he doesn't jump.
Yeah.
It just sounds like he's saying sauerkraut.
Yeah, I always just thought it sounded like sauerkraut.
That was the
Maybe he
move
just
I-
like sauerkraut.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hunter.
Butter.
Oh god. Jin, I think you figured me out after one match. Damn it.
No, I just I got in. That's all. When Sanchai gets in, it's over.
Yeah.
But when you have me, he just doesn't really have that great zoning. Like, he has a decent-ish projectile, but the zoning's a little lacking. But I guess it's better than not having any zoning at all.
Yeah.
Like, you have a projectile that can hit me from the air.
Yeah, there's that. Oh,
And
Jesus.
when I do his main, like, is like Tiger Knee, which is my main way of approaching, I could very easily get hit by that.
Oh, yeah.
And it hits me standing. Like, I gotta duck it or just block it.
I forgot how some. How
You know what
weird
this
some
stage
of the-
reminds me of?
What's
What?
that?
The stage reminds me of a similar stage in freaking Survival Arts.
Oh
where
yeah!
Melly
Yeah.
found where Melly was watching a replay of a VOD we did, a stream we did, and they found a witch sprite or something.
Yeah. I remember you going like, "Is that a witch?"
Oh,
Like-
I think I remember hearing about this actually.
Yeah, for some reason, Fightcade, I don't know what, like, just something about the way they emulated it. Like, the background and Easter eggs tend to happen way more on Fightcade, and I don't know why.
Yeah, like Melly was watching, and like we didn't notice, but yeah, there was a fucking witch, and Melly
Yeah.
captured it in 4K.
Yeah, there's also a mermaid that can show up in Santana's stage, I think.
I think I've definitely seen the mermaid.
Let's see if I can find the tweet. I'll just link it in chat.
That's because I use Santana a lot.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
Santana,
He's
are you
so
talking-
fun.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about Burning Rifle?
No.
No, we're
No.
talking about survival arts.
No,
which-
we're clearly talking about the musician's antenna. and his amazing 1981 album Z-Bop. I'm just looking at his Twitter and like that's the first thing that caught my eye. Like, what is that?
That's the JoJo character that was like, hey, I'm Iraqi and I really like body horror. Here's a You want to see a guy
I love
another
how...
guy with his body?
Okay, I'm looking at... Okay, I'm not going to turn this into a Santana the Musician joke session, but I like how his first album is a self-titled piece. The second album is named Abraxas, like that fucking Jesse the Body Ventura Alien movie.
Oh, God.
And then his third album is Santana 3.
Abraxas, I watched that via riff tracks.
I'm just going to assume that Santana 2 was so good that he just decided to skip to the threequel. He felt so confident in his skills.
I watched Abraxas through riff tracks, and
I just watched the OSW review because I just could not.
There's one good scene in that movie. I think it's the only one.
Okay, I found it. Found the... Oh wait, I gotta hit the VX on it. Anyways, you were saying, sorry.
Oh, what? Oh, I thought you hit me in the air too. Game set for both, I think.
Game set.
Yeah.
Abraxas.
Yeah. I still haven't finished my thought about Matlock. I'll do that after this.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. That was just my own mind going elsewhere. But Abraxas was... I've never seen a movie like make up a sci-fi term and then just constantly keep using it.
Oh god, I remember. What was it?
The co-mater or something?
The what?
The co-mater? Like, it was like the kid of the evil alien or whatever. He just kept saying it every other fucking sentence. It was getting
co-mater. To veg out, to veg, to doze, in particular when drunk. So, like the writing process to this movie, I take it.
Yeah.
That's like some that's like some midichlorian shit right there.
S cells.
Also, there was the only good scene in that movie was the evil alien goes to a restaurant and orders like basically the entire supply of the restaurant as a meal. And then when they give him the bill, he just thinks his food and eats it. That's
like, genuinely funny.
It's a good joke.
It's a power move, is what that is. Oh.
The only good thing that Jesse Ventura does for me nowadays is that one fucking deadlock bit. Where he talks... He's like, I was in the Navy SEALs in Hell Class 2 climbing the rope ladder at Pearl Harbor. I was there.
We had to talk about him recently because he's actually in my Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 mod now.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was specifically him from his canceled Fire Pro repackage, right?
Yeah, and I think people figured out, I think he was an edit of Ricky Choshu, which would explain the appearance. But I also don't know if Ricky Choshu's finisher was the shoulder tackle. I don't know where that came from. But, yeah. Oof. Good shit.
My life is gone.
Yeah. Take him down, Melly.
Yeah, GG's.
Good stuff. Yeah, we were talking about Jesse Ventura. It's just like, he's like...
Alright, whoever wants to go up next against Melly, just jump for it.
Yeah.
I'm good right now.
We were talking about, like... Yeah, he's like a conspiracy theorist guy, but he's like the harmless kind, basically.
Yeah.
He's not like...
He's only pointing out stuff that's kind of true.
Pretty much, yeah. And whenever he says stuff that's wrong, it's usually just like aliens instead of just anti-Semitism, you know?
Isn't that like the same deal with like Dan Aykroyd?
I'm not sure, but that sounds about right.
Hey, Melly, you're on not available mode.
I don't know how.
Robo hasn't gotten a chance to play yet.
I'm game for anybody who wants to go. I was just, getting some water.
And why don't you then why don't you pick Melly?
Now it's been ages since I've actually played Karnov, so I'll have to shake off a bit of the rust.
You might
Same
have to.
too.
You might have to check your buttons first.
Thankfully, I reset them before I got in here.
Smart thinking.
Oh, and also Matlock. There was a theory that he is named after the bassist for Sex Pistols, which is kind of lame because I thought that the obscure, except for in Japan, punk band Septic Death, they also have a bass player called Matlock, and I'm like, well, if they're big
Obscure
in Japan,
Japanese band. Do they have a wrestler friend like Strong Kobayashi?
Oh no, they're not even Japanese. They were just really big in Japan for whatever reason.
Damn.
Had something there. Damn.
to the point where they were leaning into it, and I think some of their album titles were only released in Japan and were even given Japanese titles. Like they went that far.
Yeah, well, you know, lean into it.
Yeah.
It's money to
Where the
print.
money's good. Also, Robo, your best friend is wheel kick, the Tatsu motion kick. That's
And
the best move in the game.
and also basically every one of his moves are incredible.
Yeah, but wheel kick especially.
Dash, the light wheel kick mostly.
Oh Jesus! Comes out so fast.
I do have to say the light wheel kick is a bit better, but it depends on who you are.
I'm scared of his dynamite tackle the most.
Dynamite
Wait, you
tackle-
don't want a baked potato?
I don't want any of what Ray's cooking.
Dynamite tackle is forward punch, and then looks like you found baked potato.
I saw the first frames of the tackle, so I might be fucked. I don't know.
Boy.
Oh god, yeah, you can just catch me out of the air with that like instantly. I'm seeing
It
why
slices,
she.
it dices, it makes julienne fries, it does everything.
How do I remember what you're referencing?
I feel like that's a reference to something too, but
I know exactly what it is that they're referencing.
is this Slap Chop?
No, it's it wasn't like the Guilty Gear X2 manual or something.
No.
It's
I'm
made from
thinking of this-
high space grade polymer.
I'm thinking it's just a general kind of like infomercial joke, but like I'm thinking of like the Sonic 2 commercial where they use,
Oh, that's what I was thinking actually.
box.
Which they also redid for Mania, if I remember correctly.
Maybe the manual was just referencing that, then I don't know.
It's a pretty common joke, honestly.
Oh, hey.
You know, in the same way as like everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Yeah, let that sink in, huh? Yeah.
Like wheel kick in this game.
Yeah. Let that wheel kick in.
You know, I almost gave a wheel kick to our fucking old school character, Jim Brony.
I feel like I may have stacked the odds against you, Melly. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have coached.
Oh man,
Now, this
Melly, I
is-
gotta tell you, actually, you missed a great first episode because we found out that our dad is Misawa.
Wait for school days?
Yeah,
School days, yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't know why, but yeah, it shows our dad as Misawa for some reason. So now he's Mr. Brony. I feel really bad about it.
Jesus! Wow. Now this is trading for me. Do not feel sad for maining Ray here. But yeah, I am. The stars are not aligning for me being present for the old school stuff. But
Well, we'll figure something out.
oh, is this her stage? Is that what's going on here?
Kyoko
No, her
stage.
stage is the waterfall, isn't it? Or is that?
Yeah, it's the waterfall.
Oh.
Wonderful. She
I
has
don't
a
like
tent
you speaking
there.
this.
She has a tent there. I kind of just assumed that the fact that she's wearing shorts has something to do with the fact that she's hiked up there. I don't know.
I think they just gave her short shorts to show off her butt.
Melly,
I mean,
the game
fair.
follows the game follows a set order of stages. every day,
Oh.
every time.
I see.
You always get this stage on the third match, etc., etc., etc. The only stage that doesn't appear in this stage order is Karnov's stage, ironically enough.
Yeah, because I like kind of forget he has a stage in this game thanks to that.
Well, he is a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also playable.
But it is Karnov. You need to earn the right to see that stage.
Ironically enough, the only character that doesn't have their own boss, I mean stage, is the bull.
Oh yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Another stage that doesn't appear in the stage order is Clown Stage. I almost forgot.
Oh yeah, I remember that's like a glitch or something.
No,
I think
it's
the-
just because he's technically a boss.
Oh, because I think the first time I ever saw Clown Stage was in Dynasties.
Oh wait. Okay.
Of course, I'm talking about Fighter's History Dynasties, which is made by our friends Kamikaze and Homer. Their sweet Dynasty Warriors cross fucking Fighter's
And
History
T.
Mugen game.
Don't forget T. T also worked on that game.
That's who he's referencing.
Isn't that Homer? Am I mixing?
Oh,
Have I been mixing them up this whole time?
Yeah,
I
Homer was,
know them, but I
Homer
know them
is
by a
T.
different name.
Well,
Yeah.
8 always kept calling them Homer, so that's what I just called them.
Well, he was the evil Homer at one point.
Okay then, so he's doing the same shit he does with me and my old names.
I mean, nowadays I just call him Cliff because I'm pretty sure that's just who he is now. But
I just call him T because that's well, we used to call them back in like the Sam Show 3 days, which wasn't terribly long ago. I'd say probably around like 2018, 2019.
this is a really good design here.
Oh hey, Phelan.
Yeah. I've tried to play as her several times. I still don't know what she does. Like,
I don't either. Don't worry.
she's just a typical Shoto, I think, but without a Tatsu. I think like instead of a Tatsu, she just has like,
An air fireball.
yeah.
Also, she has some sort of.
Oh, that just goes right downward.
Yeah.
Also, still some sort of super move, I think, where she just has some sort of lariat or something. I don't know. I might be wrong about that.
Was Young B thinking of cows when she got dizzy there? I can tell.
Wins.
Stay cool. That's what that says.
It is cool. Now it's actually starting to feel like fall.
Okay. Yeah, finally. Took like fucking forever. Oh.
I just pray that it doesn't go into immediate cold snap where just everything insta freezes over. Like at least one last little bit of warmth, or this place turns into a friggin' ice cube.
Phelan is so pretty they don't even show her that injured during her loose portrait. She just kind of looks annoyed. She's like, no, you're not taking a photo of me with bruises. Forget about it.
Speaking of Fighter's History, I need to try out
Ow.
Suiko Enbu Funsaiki. Which
Oh yeah,
is a,
Dark Legend.
Yeah, Dark Legend, the Data East fighting game that has Yongmi and Mizuguchi as guest characters.
This is a reminder. Dark Legend is the first game, and Fun Psyche is the second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And they're both based off, I believe, the ancient Chinese story of the water margin. Just throwing it out there for any literary fans out there.
If we look closer, random present day characters from Japan and Korea just end up in there too.
Well, they were there, you know. They got off the boat.
But yeah, but I'm just like, Mizuguchi and Youngmi specifically are in that book somehow. Like,
Yeah, it's like how fucking Nobunaga showed up at the end of the first Dynasty Warriors.
oh yeah.
Hey, Mizuguchi has appeared in a lot of different games. I mean, he was literally in a Joe and Mac game along with Karnov.
Yeah, you also met Kyo Kusanagi.
Yeah, that's right. He was in Maximum Impact.
And people give Falcon crap. He brought this. He gave us culture. Y'all just weren't blind at the time.
Falcon wanted to put Sawada in a new game. I respect him.
Wait, Sawada?
Yeah.
As in Capcom Sawada?
Yeah.
Also, that was 3.
Yeah.
Legend.
Oh, yeah. Good shit though. Good shit.
Yeah, good. Yeah, for sure.
So base.
Who's up against who?
How about Frosty get up in the mix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why doesn't Frosty get up in the mix?
Yeah, go because
right,
I'll go next. But yeah, you two go for it.
Okay.
No, I mean you and Melly.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't I fight you at the beginning?
That's okay. I don't mind taking a backseat a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna put down first to 3.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, I was introduced to, for the first time, the English dub for KLF Maximum Impact.
Ugh.
And on God, that was the funniest shit I've ever listened to.
My blood boils.
Yeah, but don't you know Terry loves trolling? Which it turns out was a fishing term.
Yeah. I don't think Terry is...
Trolling is a fishing term? What?
Yeah, it's like... hold on. Fishing...
This is news to me. I didn't even see Terry's story.
Okay, this is according to Wikipedia. Trolling is a method of fishing where one or more fishing lines, baited with lures or bait fish, are drawn through the water. Okay, so he like gets on a boat and sets up a bunch of rods. Okay.
I'm kind of curious why everybody doesn't do that now. That seems like it's saving a lot of time.
And he still has time to play some basketball on the side and also have a pet monkey for some reason. Who we incidentally last saw in Maximum Impact as part of one of his costumes.
He's an SNK character. He has 50 hobbies.
I still think of when 8 was talking about the monkey and just imagining the new Gato Mark of the Wolves game. Imagine just the monkey is a secret boss.
He got wild and feral.
One of my favorite SNK profile things is White from Fatal Fury. When asked what his forte in sports is, it's just, I hate sports!
That reminds me, you know what Gennetz's forte in sports is? Windsurfing.
Wait, what surfing? Oh, windsurfing, okay.
Get it? Because he has wind powers.
Yep.
I made
thought
that
it was dummy for some reason.
I made that great edit that went around for a few days.
Apparently, his hobby is rock climbing.
Gonitz?
Yeah. But he, like you said, forte in sports, windsurfing.
That's kind of cheating, though.
In fact, someone actually retweeted my... Okay, so I did a tweet where I just pasted his head over a windsurfer's body. And someone was like, someone retweeted saying, he's cheating.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it, actually. I haven't seen it yet.
I'm trying. I might not be able to find because I don't think I actually posted it with any text, just the image.
Shit. When in doubt, you can just post another version of it inside
Yeah.
CastPod.
Oh, that's another thing. You know what Lucky Glauber,
Damn.
the basketball stars forte in sports is?
Baseball.
Lucky, choose one or the other. You can't be Michael Jackson, dog. I mean, Michael Jordan.
So you also can't be Michael Jackson, for the record.
You can be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, though. That's why he's got them kicks.
Yeah, I was like, because they said his fighting style was karate, and I'm like, I'm not seeing it.
You want to know what Kyo Kusanagi's forte in sports is?
Sumo.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey, yeah.
He seems like an ice hockey guy.
Yeah.
Do
you think he goes to the game? He commits to the full bit by wearing a team jersey and doing other like team fucking team. What's the word I'm looking for? God, why is it always when I try to team traditions? Yes, that's what I meant. Like those guys who throw like rubber rats into the rink or whatever.
I didn't know they did that.
I forgot what team that was. I think they talked about it on Continue like years ago.
I think Kusanagi also plays ice hockey, but he plays it more in like the Hanson brothers way, where he's beating the shit out of everybody.
So he loves Rock the Rink.
Oh my god.
I haven't even seen that movie. I just know they're like some of the best characters ever made.
It's because of Slapshot we got the Dudley Boys.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
like,
apparently Raven made the suggestion, hey, why don't you guys just rip off this movie?
it makes sense. They're just a bunch of mindless brawlers.
They're also my favorite tag team in wrestling ever.
Yeah, there you go.
I love the Dudley Boys.
Yeah, except for that one time where I think it was Bubba who was in Ring of Honor, or maybe it was TNA. They made this really weird poetic promo that I'm not going to say here.
Bubba is like the King Buzzo of Dudley Boys in that he's the worst part of an otherwise great group.
Yeah.
Who's King
gave me
Buzzo?
He's the lead singer of the Melvins.
Oh, he was that kind of the episode of Uncle Grandpa with the hair, right?
Yeah, and it's like the stuff he does I love, but
It's
like,
just that
as a
he's got
person-
terrible politics.
Yeah, I don't even think he has any. He's just like whatever yours is, mine is the opposite. Is fuck you. He's one of those. He's an old guy. That's what he is.
Damn.
The drummer remains a super cool guy though.
That's unfortunate. Never meet your heroes, etc., etc.
Never meet your heroes and never look at their Twitter follows.
That's like how I found out. Oh jeez, fucking John Turk on Twitter.
Oh,
my
God, yeah. Yeah, John Turk and the guy who played.
Oh no, not the chin.
Trilogy Johnny Cage. Both of them.
Violante told me about John Turk on Twitter, and it devastated me.
Yeah, I remember Aaron being like, "Oh, it's a shame that John Turk's like a MAGA idiot." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Because like the thing is, both him and Chris Alexander, they have a good way of hiding it because they're all in the replies, not their main post, so you can't tell at first.
Yeah. Violante literally said he was a reply guy.
Yeah.
Honestly,
John
it's
Turk,
crap. Sorry, no, you finish.
John Turk, I saw him literally said, "I will freeze cancel culture."
Oh,
Oh,
brother,
God.
I'd love to see you try.
Yeah.
Dude sees like a very he just does the menacing fingers at his keyboard before he types. You know, the fucking reptile.
Sub-Zero's gone woke. I don't know how, but he has.
Wait, this Sub-Zero. Wait, this was who did he play again? I'm sorry, I
He
need a
played
refresher.
UMK3.
Oh yeah, Maskless Zero.
He played Maskless Zero and also Masked Sub-Zero and Samsung.
Yeah, so he was like all the ninjas in UMK3.
He also met Bret Hart that one time.
Yeah. The other folks seem cool. Dan Piscina seems very strange.
Oh no,
there's
not
kind of-
problematic. Strange, right?
I'm Daniel Piscina. I'm a bodybuilder from Chicago. Whenever I order a pizza, it's a lasagna.
Like, there's like kind of an expose written about him that even like Kerry Hoskins just straight up retweeted it. And,
Oh no.
he's not like a monster or anything. He just seems like
Ego
he never knows
at
what he's
best.
doing. Yeah, he's got a really big ego. Like, I think he led like kind of the lawsuit against Midway, and the rest of the actors they were too young to really know what the hell was going on. They're like, this sounds right, I guess. And years later, they were like, yeah, he had no idea what the fuck he was doing. Just-
Yeah, well, you know, someone had to go make Theta Realm Fighters.
yeah. Which he said he never got paid for, but now I don't even believe him. So...
Considering it was a Jaguar joint, I would kind of believe him.
And Karnov's balloon thing was also an Okajuku reference, I think.
Yeah. Alright,
Man,
I want up next. Oh wait, was that 3?
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
three. Yeah, good stuff.
For whatever reason, Fightcade's score counter doesn't count until after.
You have to, I
Check your
found
score.
that you have to be online to have it like ranked or whatever. I think maybe I don't know.
I remembered what note I wanted to make about Young Me and the second Dark Legend game, which title I already forgot. Suiko Embu? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, so let's see here. There's Suiko Enbu, but then there's also Dark Legend, which has another name in Japanese. I can't remember at the moment. I'm pretty sure that. Actually, let me just look this up. So I think Suiko Enbu is the series, and then Foon Psyche is the
It's a sequel.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Because I noticed they made an odd sprite edit choice to Young Me in that game.
What they do?
Yeah, they practically remade her with different lighting and stuff.
I don't know how else to say this. They nerfed her legs.
What?
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, why?
Very interesting to hear that from you.
They did nerf her legs. I can confirm this. I've seen this, and I'm very disappointed.
Come
Not
on!
only that,
I'm trying to hit that
they
fucking elbow.
They also nerfed her air fireball, so it's not even a fireball anymore.
Garbage. Terrible game.
Literally unplayable. Fuck.
Data East went woke.
Shut up.
Data East, more like Data Waste.
No, that's more of a 2009 angry gamer guy.
More like Gata East. Am I
More than a
right?
2006.
Fight she her history.
Karnov's Revenge? No, if they dismantled the patriarchy. Did I get that right? I don't know. I might get. We should move off this joke right now.
No, but it's God. I didn't know she had a wall jump. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, she does.
Oh hey Amber. Amber's in chat, y'all.
Hey, I
That
feel
just
like
goes to
Young Me-
show.
Sorry,
It goes to show how little I see people use her.
it's a shame. Like, I think the problem is she's only mid tier because Ray and Karnov are characters in this game, and also Zazzy.
Genuinely, I think this game's weak point system is better than most other games' Dizzy systems.
Yeah, because like the different placements, like you kind of require different strategies.
Not to mention, it's also one of the most readable.
Yeah.
You know, bar having like an actual bar, of course.
Ugh.
But like you can tell,
Damn it!
Whoa. Jesus.
that's rough. It's the second hit that gets you.
The I like how many characters in this game just randomly have wrestling moves as throws.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you say it yourself. Everyone should have random wrestling moves. Because I
That
think
is
you were
true.
talking about one of the a fucking Yu Yu Hakusho game or something one time.
Yeah, like Kurama has like MMA rear chokes going on, and I think was it Younger Toguro has like a pile driver and shit.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the SNES fighting game or
No.
the treasure one?
No. This was for PS2.
PS2 arcade. But not the shitty American one.
Yeah, that's the one that I actually bought.
120%. Now I know which
Yeah.
one you're talking about.
120% or forever?
120%.
Okay.
And it's interesting because if you played Force 5, you almost played this game because it's using the same engine.
Fuck!
We don't talk about Jingy Storm. That's the one everybody plays, but
That's
I
well, sounds like a lot of people are gonna end up on a fucking watch list. If you know, you know. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, some of
Honestly,
those,
oh,
the
you
age
can go.
range of those women seemed pretty odd. But
What are we
Force-
talking about? Oscar 120%?
No, Jingy. We were originally talking about Yu Yu Hakusho, then we moved on to Force 5, then we talked about Jingy Storm and how it's kind of creepy.
it's a creepy reskin of Force 5.
Okay, let's bring it back to Yu Yu Hakusho though. 'Cause that's what we were talking about originally with all the wrestling
Actually, if I
movies.
may, freaking Yu Yu Hakusho and freaking Lupin the Third have that same kind of thing, whereas we only get one PS2 game here in the States, and it's kinda crap. Well, yeah,
GG.
kind of crap because the first
Pretty good
Lupin,
stuff.
PS2 game is kind of butt, but then there's a second game and a third game that are only in Japan, and those games are infinitely better. Like, what the fuck?
I guess Melly's still in it. Unless they're winning.
unless I went around the room, I guess I could just sit back for now.
Also, someone new is in chat. Crimson Demon 120% owns. That's what they say. Anyone want to go up?
I am game.
I'll go.
Alright, you two. Get on!
I misjudge whatever his name was.
But yeah, I am still it. I don't get what it is. If it wasn't a Dragon Ball game or a Naruto game or a One Piece game, you were shit out of luck to gain the other better PS2 games that came out around that time. The third Lupin PS2 game is, from what I've seen, basically everything that I could want out of a Lupin game.
I'll tell you the one Lupin game that I want to play. Lupin the Shooting, I believe it was called.
I want to play Loop on the Tiny Pig, but there's no English version of that. Also, we're in the game for those who want to spectate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that one has I always remember it has stages that are recreations of Castle Cagliostro, and the final stage is a recreation of the final scene of Mystery of Mamo, complete with the final scene where you plant the bomb on Mamo's giant brain thing and blow it up in space, and use the part of Goemon's sword to freaking reflect his lasers back at him. It's so good.
All right, Lupin the Third, the Shooting. For those of you who don't know, it's this Sega-made light gun game where it's less of a proper light gun game. It's kind of more like Lupin meets Point Blank in a way.
And it has you recreating various episodes and scenes,
namely from part 2. Like, there's one based off the shark missiles. There's one where you're on a train going through the carts. There's one where you actually drive a car through the streets.
I feel like you could sort of compare it to
And
Impossible Mission.
There's also one. There's also this mechanic where player 1 is Lupin and player 2 is Jigen, and the way your gun reloads and works is based off their guns respectively.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, which is honestly a really cool little detail.
I'm sorry, Mouse. You go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, with all these different missions and whatnot, it sounds more comparable to Impossible Mission, which had all these different QTEs and bonus missions and whatnot.
Possible Mission? I know that. Hold on, that doesn't sound familiar.
It was on the Dreamcast in the arcade. It was loosely based off of Virtua Cop.
See, I'm looking up Impossible Mission. I'm getting this Euro platformer looking thing.
Oh god.
Oh wait, you're thinking Confidential Mission.
Confidential Mission. Damn it, I got Impossible Mission confused with Confidential Mission.
How dare you?
Impossible Mission's the Commodore game. My bad.
Yeah. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, and yeah, you're right. But I never remember the name most of the time, so I always default to thinking it more as a Point Blank.
That's fair. Point Blank is really good. I love that game. It's like a light gun WarioWare.
Mr. Gucci's KO scream is something else.
It's
Congratulations, Bruiser Brody. Don't go to Puerto Rico.
what's the name of that? What's the name of the Native American character in Breakers?
Condor.
His fucking KO scream is peaks the microphone.
No! the audio mixing in that game is very strange.
Come on, Hook!
Okay, let's not actually peek here, folks. Come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, considering Marstorius is...
Wait, hold on. Is this his face right here? Is this... Hold on, wait, am I not... Right. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I go into work every day.
Yeah.
What were you saying though, Melly?
Yeah, sorry.
I was thinking of, like, since Marstorius is just Bruiser Brody, I'm thinking about the fake names he was given in a bunch of wrestling games. I like that in Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, he is King Kong Freddy. I'm forgetting the other... Oh yeah, in WCW vs. the World, he was Grizz Lee.
Fire Pro has him as Big the Great Bull. Which I remember thanks to this post by Mo.
Oh yeah. The Howling Spectre of Bruiser Brody.
Damn it.
My favorite is still Dr. Death becoming Professor Kill.
It's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you get the point without, inflicting copyright, I suppose.
Professor Kill sounds like a shitpost name that you'd hear in like a Joel Vinesauce video. Professor Kill!
Scott Norton became Scotch Bourbon.
I want to imagine. I want to really imagine the naming convention for that. Like the guy's going through. Okay, I gotta rename all these guys. He looks around the room. He's like, Scotch. Okay. He looks around again. Empty bottle of bourbon. Bourbon.
Alright, who's up next?
I'll go against you.
It may be like a play on how Scott Norton spelled out in katakana. But yeah, I think like, was it like Bret Hart and Fire Pro was like Blood Love or something?
Holy shit.
Blood Love, you said?
Blood Love. And that actually also makes sense because Blood and Brad are like very similar in katakana.
Ah, it's one of those jokes.
Yeah, I think that's the basis for a lot of these.
Miles, you gonna choose your guy?
I'm waiting for the rest of the people to get in the spectator.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to wait for little old me. Wow.
Oh, okay, that's not a good idea.
Snap!
I love how his like standing heavy punch is just him poking out two fingers.
Oh, he's gonna contra you. Ew.
I like to think he's just playing rock paper scissors.
Hopefully. I like that.
I would say I would say I hope so too, but I know the kind of humor these guys do. I know that's what they were thinking of.
I mean, Norimaro almost had it before they were like, no, you can't have him doing that to Spider-Man, come on.
It's fucking funny, though.
Yeah.
Oh, clearly, we're the only ones that can fuck Spider-Man's life. That's what Marvel said.
Lol.
I don't even hear what Marvel's saying anymore. I block them out.
Well, more than understandable.
Yeah.
I just don't read American comics at all. Not sound like a snob.
Well,
okay, I read graphic novels, so technically.
I mean, aside from a few, I don't even like.
Whoa! What was I doing right there?
Aside from a few exceptions, I don't really even like most of American superhero designs. So.
Most of my interest in American superheroes comes from the various animated series that they've had, like the '90s DC animated universe.
'90s.
You know, back before '90s, yeah, like Batman.
Oh, right, of course.
Superman animated series.
Right.
And technically, the ones in the early 2000s constituted as well, like Batman Beyond, Justice League, Zack Shock. And you know, I watched a lot of like reruns of like the X-Men '90s cartoon.
pretty much the same with me, with Gen X basically being my gateway to being introduced to like the '94 Spider-Man cartoon, the X-Men animated series, etc., etc. Then that's not even saying about the Raimi movies and all that. See, I always felt that one of the big reasons why we have this kind of situation is Marvel Comics loves to just basically say, oh, hey, let's keep one consistent storyline all the way through, despite,
Oh shit! Oh Jesus!
despite the fact that, maybe that you shouldn't have too many hands in the pot all in once for one big storyline like that.
Damn!
It's the reason why I can understand why DC does its own crisis reboot every once in a while to kind of reset everything.
It definitely makes it easier to digest, I can imagine. Also, how could I forget my favorite animated series based on a comic book? Friggin' Spawn. Spawn the animated series. It's
I want to live in a world where we got a Scud the Assassin, disposable assassin cartoon.
Oh my god!
I want an entire series about spin-off of Gambit and his adventures in Cajun cooking. That's all I want.
Fuck, man. I'm getting cooked tonight.
I appreciate that you acknowledge Scud because I've read Scud start to finish, and while I still feel like there's some things that have aged like total dog shit,
It's kind of...
It's part of it being because Dan Harmon can't write women characters for his life.
Can't write anything.
Yeah, yeah, but especially writing women, he definitely can't do that. But thankfully,
Have you seen his incest fetish?
Let's not get into that.
Oh god.
And like I was about to say, thankfully he's not the only writer for that series. But anyways, aside from that, great series.
You ever played the Saturn games? Or the Saturn?
Not yet, but I've heard that they're kind of
they're a little... they're interesting, but janky.
But you get to play as drywall. You get to play as drywall. So
I had a friend who was a big mark for him. Yes! Finally getting one.
I read at least a good chunk of Scud. I need to get back on that because it was pretty cool from what I've seen. But does it count if we're talking about American comics that I actually did religiously follow? Does it count if we're talking about Bionicle? Because
yeah, I mean, it's a comic. It counts.
Because thanks to getting Lego magazine and just basically getting an issue every like 2 months or so, and just following the lore with that, which a lot of shit in there was basically my comics bullshit for a long while. So yeah, that was just basically my thing, and I could just gush all about why a lot of just so much of Bionicle is so cool.
Got me with the roll up. Tonight is not. Oh wait, we're not done yet. Fuck. I accepted defeat too early.
I did that too.
You gotta pick a card.
I don't wanna. I don't know where those cards been.
Now I remember. The one thing though with Bionicle is actually most of the main story stuff was actually in the novels as opposed to like the comics.
Tonight is not my night. I'm sorry, GG.
Clown's basics, I remember, are really annoying. Just all of his buttons are good.
Or are you talking about the comic though, Robo?
Yeah, whoever wants to go up next, just go.
For Bionicle, like, whilst the comics were a fairly prevalent thing of how you could get the story, a lot of it was also more so reading like the books themselves, because the books is where we got like most of the major lore for the series and where things really got in depth. I've never actually gotten around to reading them, so like I've seen pretty much all the movies. I've read the comics, but I haven't actually read like the actual book stories yet.
Let's have one more set, and then we can go.
So I'll fight Frostey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna win this.
I put a bunch of frickin' typos in the chat. Or did he press the button? No, oh, there I am. There I am. Alright.
I forgot that frickin' Chelnov was in the SNES Fighter's History side story.
Oh yeah, Atomic Runner.
Mizoguchi Kiki Patsu.
I still never played that. I really should.
I remember hearing it's okay. I oh, why can't I say anything right anymore?
Well, you were in the middle of a match.
Well, all I was trying to say is, all I remember is that he was put into Dynasties. I think that's how I first saw him in a fighting game.
I remember playing as him when I played Dynasties on Wheel of Fate. Me and Mutrix really liked Fighter's History Dynasties.
It was a good
Wheel
ass
of Fate.
game.
I went to Wheel of Cheese instead.
The Wheel of Cheese.
Okay.
Just Gouda or something?
I don't know where you're going with that.
Yeah,
it-
me too.
It's a dive kick reference.
Oh.
Was it?
God, that game existed.
That explains why it's lost on me, because I've tuned out like dive kick from my memory.
As one should.
Oh man, I feel bad. I meant to actually play Dive Kick for Summer of Fighters because one of my closest friends slash regular customers for graphic design wanted me to play it. Ah, shit, I feel bad now.
There's always time to throw it on the docket.
I really don't like dive kick for a lot of reasons.
Thank you. I'm not the only one here.
Hold on, let me just make sure. Racist reasons, homophobic reasons, or...
Because it's got all these topical FGC references. that
Oh,
one
yeah,
cares
no,
about.
I get that. I do.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
It's just eats like milk.
It's a time capsule.
Not the fun kind of time capsule where it's like, oh, hey, here's some cool things that you could look back on and appreciate. No, it's just, hey, remember the FGC from this point in time?
Here's this whole character that is based on Marn. Who's Marn? He's the Tatsunoko versus Capcom champion, and the only one for Evo.
I think
Yeah,
a bigger note for him would be rigor of Guilty Gear tournaments.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't mind, like actual people being in there, but if they suck, that's kind of.
Well, okay, fair enough.
Like, hey,
well,
remember Jafali? Who's Jafali?
Okay, I think we got the point now. We don't got to keep hammering it at home.
See, I just also associate with a very specific point in time that also I associate
Wait,
with...
hold on. I got one more joke in me. To further emphasize how much of a time capsule it was, they put Johnny Gat in there.
Oh god, right.
See, my case of that is
Even
just
though I
like
still
also...
like Johnny Gat, he was really cool.
My case is that, oh, hey, let's reference the gems. And I think everybody here knows my thoughts on Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Let's just say it's the second fighting game that is on my shit list of right above Ultimate Tenkaichi.
I remember when the game was they had a character that was a stream monster, and his stance animation made me very uncomfortable for some reason.
Yeah, it looks like he was
yeah.
getting one out.
He was like constantly in a straitjacket, and
He was just like squirming around, and it's like they succeeded in making him just fucking gross looking.
And he
I
had a
mean,
move-
he
had a-
was
he had
called
a
a
move-
monster.
He had a move called Flame Bait.
It's not even that, it's just that stance is just like gross. I don't know.
I think it also doesn't help that, like, Dive Kick doesn't really have an art style, really?
To be
Didn't
fair,
I say
this
that?
was Iron Galaxy's first original game.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, but, like,
kind of about that.
couldn't you get at least somebody to at least make things look a little bit more appealing as opposed to just looking like,
A flash animation.
yeah, some kind of Drek I'd see off of freaking Newgrounds.
I mean, maybe they couldn't at the time.
Well, like I said, it was their first game, so maybe they didn't have enough money to really go crazy for art.
Yeah.
You gotta crawl before you can walk.
You gotta walk before you can run. And then they ran with KI.
Also,
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Perfect analogy, Miles.
No.
There was also regarding Jabali. There's only one thing I know him for now.
Racism, I'm gonna assume.
Oh, I wasn't even aware he was on that route. I
was just assuming. Look, it's either one of three things. It's
You're shooting
racism,
blanks trying to hope that one of them will hit.
Look,
Oh,
it's
is this guy racist? Is this guy racist? Is this guy racist? No, we hate people.
Frosty. Here's the thing: it's always one of three things, and it's usually that.
But it's not here though, because I think of the time that he was in a wrestling match for CEO.
Oh
and
yeah.
almost killed Michael Nakazawa.
What?
Yeah, no, he suplexed Michael Nakazawa and almost landed him right on his fucking neck and killed him. Like,
Oh my
like,
fucking god.
like he almost Misawo'd him. It was. This is why.
Let's not do that.
No, I mean that. I'm not even joking. That's just almost what happened, which is fucking insane. Like, it's just like.
Jeez.
It's just like. This is why you like, you know, when like WCW and stuff would have like guest wrestlers on, they would train them for a few months before, you know, like this is why that's a thing.
All right, GG.
GG.
So we want to go out on
The
that.
thing that really pissed me off about Chip Bailey was like that shit in like 2019 where he was being like really like he was being like really prejudiced towards like homeless people.
Oh.
You know, okay. I don't feel like we should end the stream on that.
No.
Let's reset the jokes. Let's have one more set, then we finish on that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Let's talk about good things.
My other suggestion would be to watch the 9-minute version of the Karnov movie.
And I gotta work tomorrow, dog.
That's also after Fraud Crew. I think I've seen enough of that movie.
Oh yeah, same here. Hey, I wanna get one more against Melly. Let's do one more first of three.
All right.
Why am I not available again? Okay.
Not available to take your call.
Well, whenever you're also in the third strike like server, you gotta do that, you know.
Melly, we still gotta play Battle Monsters.
We do.
I don't care if it means I have to open up Mednav or get you all the way to Brunswick to play with me and Robo.
We all still gotta play Battle Monsters, don't you know?
Well, the thing is,
day.
I'm having an event for my birthday because I'm really self-indulgent. I'll try to do something there.
Ooh. Color being interested.
That means that means that we all play Battle Monsters. That would be awesome.
What day is this?
Huh?
What day is this event? What day?
It's like over like a course of almost a week. So plenty of time to get some stuff in, I imagine. But
well, around what time?
I don't know yet. I'm still in the planning phase. I'll probably figure something out by the end of this week.
Okay.
Speaking of which, my birthday, since it's actually gonna fall on a Sunday, I was gonna think of, oh hey, actually, was it Sunday or Saturday? Oh yeah, Saturday is December 2nd. Might just do like, I take a cue from, what Prince did and just, do a bunch of shit in here, see if anybody's interested watching or...
Sorry, go on.
Guys, maybe just show off a bunch of stuff for, I don't know, maybe I'll pull out the other two Bionicle movies.
There we go.
I've shown Mask of Light to everybody, oh, well, nearly everybody here. I haven't shown City of Legends or Web of Shadows.
I mean, I get out of work at like 7 on Saturdays, so I would definitely pop in the hang afterward.
My thing is I only have every other weekend off, so...
That's rough.
Yeah.
You don't have like a consistent like day off?
I do, but it's like a bi-weekly schedule set up. The hospital needs cleaning, what can I say? But...
Oh, you work at a hospital job?
Yeah, I'm a hospital housekeeper, which isn't as rough as you'd think. It's just kind of busy.
My mom used to work at housekeeping in Midcoast.
It's pretty good when you have coworkers, which we kind of don't right now.
You know, I can attest to that after the week I've had.
Yeah, it's so I mean I get paid well for it, so whatever. But
yeah, imagine with a hospital job, you got to get good benefits.
Yeah. Could be better, but you know, this is America. Anyway, so there was one fighting game that was it Epsilon Eagle? Is that how you pronounce it?
Epsilon Eagle.
Epsilon Eagle.
Epsilon, yeah. He showed off a clip of Combate Mexicanos.
Oh yeah,
and,
that thing.
that has to be in the event. It's that game, like, it feels really slow, but there's like so much like interesting
Didn't
shit
you
going
find something that was kind of like that? This weird live action thing?
I don't remember. There's a lot of those.
Not
Yeah, I was about to say,
MK2.
You're talking to the queen of like live action
Like,
fighting.
this was
here.
something a while back ago. It had like, I think it was using the Capcom vs SNK2 HUD.
Oh,
I think it was also Mexican, so I don't know how to pronounce the name.
that was an Italian game known as Mario Go-Kart Galaxy Strikers or something.
What the hell?
And it was weird because like it's one of the most anime fighting games you'll ever play, even though it's just a bunch of like Italian teenagers and
Just dudes hanging
themselves.
out.
Yeah, it's like a really weird version of like a Persona game or something. It's interesting, but yeah, Kabata Meikado's it has like Darkstalker shit going on in it. It's like they have the Darkstalkers 1 EX meter. They have like crush counters. They also have like, I mean, there's a Mexican revolutionary lady that has her back turned to you the entire fight, and I feel
That's
like
funny.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, I'm dead.
Of course, I main the Lady of Death because I mean she's aesthetically.
I
lost
feel you.
words
I
there,
get
but
you.
yeah.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Fuck. Problem with Sam Tai is his weak point's really easy to hit.
Yeah, it's on his arm. And, I don't know why, but like when I actively think about it, it slightly annoys me for whatever reason. The fact that Sam Chai has wraps on his hands but not his legs.
Oh god, you're right.
Yeah, it just
Wait.
looks weird to me.
Let me just see something really quick. Muay Thai.
Yeah, that may be
Oh
a
yeah,
thing,
they
like,
should. He should be having the wraps on his feet.
He rushed out of the door. He forgot them.
He had to get to the tournament in a hurry. And he's like, well, when in Rome, gotta fight it out.
No, if he was fighting in Rome, he had to be naked. See, that's a smart joke about. Yeah, whatever. You get the idea.
Fucking Street Fighter 6 knew what they were doing when they brought that fact up.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, man, it'd be great if I could fight naked, but I kinda can't. Oh well. It's just like, alright, thanks.
So, wait a minute. What was this about Sam Chai being naked?
No, okay. What started out as, I think it was Melly who mentioned that Sam Chai doesn't have foot wraps like a regular Muay Thai guy would. Then someone said, well, when in Rome, and then I said, yeah, he'd be fighting naked.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds more like Greece to me.
Rome, Greece, there's overlap, I'm pretty sure.
Then I mentioned that Marisa mentions that because Capcom are fully aware of what they're doing at this point.
I'm very glad that Marisa exists.
She's so cool. Like, it's like, there's a plot line where she just kind of finds out that she's polyamorous.
That rules.
Yeah. She's like, there's like two people interested in her, and she's like, okay, I kind of need to like, because I'm me, like, fight both of them, and I'll see, like, I'll leave it up to you which one I should go out with. At the end, she's like, I'll just go out with them both.
It's funny because, like, let me guess. Is that because, like, you'd expect that you'd have one of those arcade endings where you pick the Destiny, kind of like June in Tatsunoko and Chun-Li in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Turbo.
I mean, maybe. This is just like a side mission in World War mode, though.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, I'll just go with them both, and also you if you're interested. Like, it's like, all right.
Hey, Don't have to tell me twice.
Maurice are really gonna show you how to take top mount. You know what I'm saying?
Where do I sign? That reminds me of that one video. A friend of mine who works for Tampa Never Sleeps sent me a video of some like locals that were happening, and they were watching Marisa doing one of her command grabs, and you can hear some guy in the background be like, "Do that to me."
Of course.
Do that
Yeah.
to me.
You'd be crazy not to say that.
True.
I played the entirety through World Tour, and I'm trying to remember all the stuff I've. I know Jury's unsurprising when you talk to her. She just kind of thinks you suck the entire time. It's just... She tells you to eat dirt and mosquito, and I'm like, that's not what mosquitoes do. They eat
suck
blood.
That's what flies do.
Yeah.
That's
I am-
earthworm still.
I am legitimately curious as to how they're going to handle Akuma, because I just need to see what the hell they do.
They
for,
need to
like-
make him. They need to. Okay, we all know the art I'm talking about. They need to make him. How you introduce him? You introduce him as a fruit vendor.
I knew you were
Yeah.
going to say that.
Yes.
The like Sakura cookbook that I own, like Akuma, it also just runs like a fruit sando vendor. So
Like it's such a slam dunk setup because people tend to forget that Akuma it has surprisingly he has morals as a fighter. Like
yeah.
he won't kill you if he doesn't think you're strong enough. Like he does. Like, I'm getting it all mixed up, but like he isn't
He
just
has some kind of
crazy.
moral code. It's fucked
There is
up.
some humanity to him.
Good games, by the way.
Yeah,
And-
good games.
But for me, I just want to see Akuma just be like, "Oh yes, you wish to trade with me? Ah, fine. I will add you in my contacts."
The thing is, I saw one picture of
nope,
what
can't
happens
do
when
that.
you text Aki, and she's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then you send an emoticon to her, and she's like, "I don't know what that means." Like, I do not understand these faces.
See, here's my basis. You know how in Pocket Fighter, Akuma just completely embraces the cartoony nature of. Oh, what am I missing here?
This is
Sorry.
some Robo shit right here, guaranteed.
Hang on, let me see this.
The Tumblr thing that Eric posted.
Holy fuck.
No, that was
Or,
Frosty.
Frosty. Yeah, sorry. I saw the E and I was like, oh, it's Eric.
Eric Frosty.
This is how I will make my fighting game. And this is how we handle air juggles for elastic characters for me.
Anyways, I think we're gonna call it there since that was much funnier to go out on than
Yeah.
previous. Yes, Amber, Karnov truly had his revenge on this day, but don't worry, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more weeks of Karnov to look forward to.
Hey.
Yep. Oh, we're doing more Karn.
Oh, why wouldn't we?
Here's a yeah, great. I'm very glad we are. But here's the question. Here's another question. Are you willing to also consider other Data East games? And this can include non-Data East games with Data East characters, such as Windjammers 2.
Yeah, sure. That means we can play fucking Street Slam again, and I could own all y'all's asses at it.
There's also we could co-op Trio the Punch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would pair
Wiggles
perfect.
wobble.
That would pair perfectly with the
I
old
think-
school Let's Play.
If you have to have anything, that would be the one.
Okay, but we should really get wrapped this up. Let's go
Alright.
home.
Yeah.
All right, bye everybody. You'll see you next
Take
week.
care.
Later.
See you later.
Take care. Wash your hair.